The team over at Daybreak is working hard to bring you all the backlog cards that got caught up in the massive influx of new cards from WotC. Now we have a Starfish Wizard, Lord of the Beach, Plagon. Welcome back, vintage gamers, to a Wednesday night stream where we are brewing with the newly added to Magic Online card, Plagon, Lord of the Beach. This is a jumpstart Starfish Wizard who just recently, as of last week, has already won a vintage challenge. You heard that right. Plagon, Lord of the Beach, Starfish Wizard won a vintage challenge last week in a blue-black tempo shell. So this is a really cool card. This is a 0/3. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card for each creature you control with toughness greater than its power. You also have the ability to use blue or white mana to make it so creatures you control deal damage with their toughness instead of their power. So what are we going to do today? We're going to use its second half, Wizard, to play a Cavern of Souls tempo deck where we are going to include a bunch of wizards who have toughness greater than power. The number one and most important one is Tamiyo Inquisitive Student, an 0/3 when it flies, attacks, investigate, and it flips. And most of the time, it's going to flip off of the Plagon trigger. I think actually every single time it should flip off the Plagon trigger because when you cast the Plagon, you're going to get at least draw 2 cards, which will add on to the card you already drawn for turn, and you can flip your Tamiyo. That's the big one here. We're going to add a couple other fun wizards in Dreadhorde Arcanist, the very powerful Legacy Band card. I know, kind of crazy, but Legacy Band card to flash back our Ancestrals, Lightning Bolts, Pyroblasts, Ponders, you name it. I'm going to include a very, very fun Harmonic Prodigy. This is a Prowess 1/3, so it at least has a little bit of a body going on to it. It is going to double all of our wizard triggers. So we're going to double the Tamiyo attack trigger. We're going to double the Plagon draw trigger. We're going to double the Spellcast Arcanist trigger. So I actually think this Harmonic Prodigy has a lot of hits here. And we are going to double our Thunder Trap Trainer, which is kind of like an Augur of Bolas, but looks at the top 4 cards and finds non-creature, non-lance. Really powerful one. And also, we have a bunch of Moxen, so maybe we'll get up to the Offspring where we get to get 2 copies of it. I am going to play a big blue counter magic suite, 6 forces. And then I'm going to add 1 Flame of Anor, because I've never actually registered this card in Vintage that I can remember. This is a wizard spell that is modular. Either draw cards, destroy artifacts, or deal 5 damage to a creature. And if I have a wizard, I can do 2 of those things. We actually have a hard time dealing with large creatures because we only have this 1 lightning bolt here and some pyroblasts that deal with pesky frogs. So being able to deal 5 damage to a creature might come in handy. I'm going to play some amount of Stripmine Wastelands, but not all of them, just because we're a little bit worried about the mana base. And then in the sideboard, we have, your classic, I need to kill my mono-white creatures. I need to get rid of Dredge's Graveyard. I need to stop Jewel from killing me. And we also have a nice little Is It Static Caster here to destroy Orcish Bowmasters. Could be pretty fun. I think this deck has the ability to have a positive record in the league, and I want to see just how many cards we can draw off of a Plagon. I will see you in round 1. All right, round 1 with our Starfish Wizard. I've got a uncounterable Arcanist or Tamiyo on turn 1 here. My opponent is perfect. They revealed a Lurrus, so I can actually keep this hand with no permission and just go for uncounterable wizards. See what happens. Island go. Am I getting Ancestral? Let's see. I'm not getting Ancestral, and I have the land drop now to play the Plagon. I am aware. We actually looked through all of the wizards that had power greater than, or power less than toughness. We looked at all 367 of them or something like that. I still feel like the playing Tamiyo is better than playing Dreadhorde because we're not going to cast this Ponder right away. So I like the idea of just going... I actually want my Jet to resolve. So I'm going to go Cavern, and I'm going to name Wizard. And then I'm going to play a Jet, so I don't get it dazed. And then I'm going to play a Tameo. I hope. We'll see. Maybe they negate this because I showed them Cavern on Wizard, like the classic mono white sequencing. I guess that's possible. Doesn't really hurt us that much if that happens, but okay. I got my Mox Jet spell pierced. I don't know if that would have happened if I had done it the other way around. Maybe it would not have. Maybe it would have been more likely to get pierced. It's hard to say. But yes. All right, so we won't be able to Plagon on turn 2, but it does mean that we can play a Dreadhorde on turn 2, and then maybe we'll Plagon for 3 on the following turn. Never mind, we're getting Strip Mined. Okay. That's not ideal. Now nothing is uncounterable. Do another land here, so we've got at least an attack. It's a good thing I didn't fetch my basic island. You know, always thinking about the bright side, not me. I would not have gotten my basic. I did not get my basic Strip Mined. I'm so happy. Well, now I can fetch basics here, and I won't get wastelanded, so. I wish it was still public, friend. Awesome. Thank you. I do. I got dazed. So I played around the daze as well. So, I mean, here we go. That's good. It means my Dreadhorde's not getting dazed. They're behind on mana. I'm okay with this. Oh, they island cycled off it. Not bad. Ugh. We almost went from full data, or from little data to full data to data dark ages, and we're now somewhere before we started, somewhere less than what we started with. So that's how it is sometimes. What's up, Andy? Hope you're doing well. Good luck on the showcase this weekend. Why are prelims gone? I will tell you right now, because I think I can say this. WotC wanted to get rid of all Magic Online deck list publishing. All of it. All of it. and thankfully Daybreak was able to secure us some data. That whole week was a wild time. We almost lost all league data, all challenge data. It was crazy. All right, I'm gonna get a basic mountain here and cast a Starfish Wizard. Yes, chat. That's a divination right there, baby. Whoop. Flip my Tameo. I did lose my my Ponder to this Soul Guide Lantern, but my opponent is pretty far behind in this game, I must say. This is it could be a fun league. We get to play. I honestly feel like these brews that you're doing, these like creature strategies, especially with Cavern of Souls, are very good into Lurrus. They're just pretty bad into the rest of the field is the problem. So if we can play against a bunch of Lurrus tonight, I'll be very happy. All right, Froggin. This thing can become a million. So I need a Pyroblast. I guess I technically can double bolt it. Ooh. I guess I can't double bolt it because there's a Lantern of Insight. And also I don't have double red. Too funny. I could single bolt it. I could make my Plagon hit for 3 and then because I'm gonna probably take a Time Walk turn here and then take another Time Walk turn, but then I can't make the Plagon hit for 3 and bolt it. This main deck Soul Guide Lantern is actually kind of annoying at the moment. I guess maybe they'll hit my Soul Guide Lantern when I go for my Time Walk. Guess they probably will do that. I mean, they strip mined us, and then they countered our jet. We would have infinite mana here. I can also draw cards with clue tokens for what it's worth. I think I'm just gonna plus my Tameo. I'm not really sure. Let's take an extra turn. I guess we can just go up and try to draw a million cards. I guess we can't block this if they fly it, though. Yeah, so the problem is, like, if they block, then I don't get to use my time walk. I can still make that same play on the next turn and then I might even have more mana, so. Thunder Trap Trainer. Really kind of wanted to draw lands. I feel like they're just never going to block, though. There's really no reason for them to block. And I kind of want to be able to block. I guess they'll just always leap on me, so there's like no reason for me not to try to attack first and just see what happens. I didn't put a sink into super in, but I do wish I did. You were here during deck building. You could have helped us. You could have saved us. I really need to draw a Pyroblast, so maybe I should Thunder Trap Trainer and look for a Pyroblast. You can't. This is true. No one can do it all. I would like to have a sink into super in my deck, though. Kind of wish I did now. Sag. Why is that blue creature good? This one? The Starfish? Because it draws cards. All right, my opponent did not block. So that's fine. It was a bait the whole time. I'm going to play a Thunder Trap Trainer and look for a Pyroblast. Because I have Force backup. Getting a Pyroblast here would mean my Tameo is going to ultimate, right? This costs 7 to ultimate. Yes. 4 deep for a Pyro. I did not hit a Pyro. I hit a Negation and a Lorien revealed. At least a Lorien revealed is a land. So that's kind of nice. I'll just plus my Tameo. Should I have gotten the other basic island? If I get wastelanded, I'm not really that unhappy, am I? Like, because they'll be pretty far behind if they're using a wasteland. At some point, I can minus this Tameo and force the Soul Guide Lantern if that helps. That is very true. I am always unhappy when I get wastelanded. But yeah, so this is it's a wizard, so you can use it on Cavern. It's blue, so you can pitch it to Force of Will. It draws cards every time it comes into play, no matter what. And then that's kind of it. It's the only real reasons. It's very easily castable off of colorless Moxen, or off color Moxen, I should say. It's just a nice card. Don't think it's amazing or anything, but it's certainly a powerful card. It's probably a very good dual commander if I had to be probably a very good dual commander if I had to guess. Mox Pearl. Ooh, are they actually Swords to Plowshares? Saga is very good on this board. Saga is very good on this board. I do have Wastelands in my deck. Where they've used a lot of cards, though. Oh no, opponent! Oops. Oh no, the lantern. That's fine. I think that's a win for us. That means we can do double time walk. Isn't that good for us? We can do like time walk, buybacks. I feel like that's not bad for us. I think that's a good exchange. I could be wrong. How many? It says it right here. It draws a card for each creature you control with toughness greater than power. And then it can become a 3/3. Also, getting rid of a lantern means the constructs are smaller. I don't think it's bad. They do draw a card off this Tameo hit, though, which is kind of annoying. I think we're winning this game. It's just going to take a little bit longer. All right. So, probe. Sure. I guess they have a negation. Wow. Okay, so they get to negate. I mean, I can just force it, right? Oh. So I want to take an extra turn, and then I want... Oh, so I can kill this frog by going Time Walk, force it, play a Dreadhorde, pass the turn, Harmonic Prodigy, double... No, I can't double Lightning Bolt. That's not true. I can only cast 2 spells. I could... It's like kind of annoying that I have to force it, though, isn't it? Like, I have to force this negation. Isn't that kind of bad? I mean, I'm not dealing a lot of damage, so I think it matters. Like, I do lose this Plagon, right? Maybe that doesn't really matter. Does this do every creature or target creature? Target creature. Oh, yo, we can take 2 time walks because we can make this dread. No, that's not how it works. It doesn't buff the power. Damn it. I got so excited. Nah, that's not how it works. It just assigns damage with the power. It doesn't buff the power so that we can flashback time walk. That would be pretty sweet, though. Ugh. Paper play, yeah. True. True. Wait, that resolves? That's crazy. I'm so surprised that resolves, but okay. I guess I have these clue tokens I can use at some point as well. All right, so I'm plussing my... Oh, I have a new Tameo. I don't think I want a new Tameo. I could use a Plagon, though, and draw 3. We can do that after I draw lands, right? So first, we're going to play the Harmonic Prodigy. So I get to cast a probe and a bolt. I feel like I'm just supposed to bolt them. Nah, maybe not. But I don't want to I don't want to pump this Plagon though, because I want to be able to play another Plagon post combat, right? If I draw a land off the ponder. Oh, I guess it's just a probe because we don't have a ponder. Yeah. I think we can just... I'll just attack with everybody. We're just going to fly this every time no matter what, right? All right, so I will cast a lightning bolt and cast a probe. I don't have to cast the probe or the bolt, but I might as well, right? Oh, maybe I should save it for prowess for my Harmonic Prodigy. I guess I can find out after I cast this probe. Like, if I draw a land, I want to cast this Plagon, right? And draw an additional 1,000,000 cards. It's a million cards, right? It's 4 doubled. We're gonna draw 8 off of this one. Oh, I mean, it's a million. Oh, this is a screen cap if I ever seen one. All right, boom. Draw 4. And draw 4. That's the Harmonic Prodigy. I don't know why my cross-post blue sky strip is not working. It's very annoying. I guess I am overdrawing slightly here. I did draw a Wasteland for the Urza Saga, though. I did not draw a Pyroblast. All right. I do have a million forces now, though. I probably don't need this and this. Do I want to keep 2 strip mines? I don't think so. I also don't need a Dreadhorde Arcanist, though. They also have to attack Tamio, or we get to buy back the Time Walk. This is true. I don't know why I built I put a script together so that it would cross post my things onto Blue Sky, but it's just like not always working. I don't know. I don't really know why. Just kind of defeating the whole purpose of me having to put them on both platforms. I think it's just images maybe are having a problem. All of the games are going to go on forever. Our deck doesn't do anything. Our deck just draws cards. It doesn't actually do anything. All right, my opponent is going to pitch a Psychic Frog to the Psychic Frog to kill the Tamio. Little did they know, I have more Tamios. I actually had no lag, Slasher. Everyone else seems to have had lag. I had no lag, so I think it's more of a... It's fake news. I had no lag at all. We're close to lethal? Are we really? It's kind of crazy. Lag just means you're poor. Can't afford a real computer. I don't actually mean that, YouTube. Before someone decides that he's calling people poor. No, I don't want a Dreadhorde Arcanist. All right, I do want to Wasteland this thing, though. Let's see what they do. They're going to make a blocker. They are going to make a blocker. All right. 2-2. So what do we want to do here? I can Tamio and Brainstorm and flip it. I just want... All I need is a Pyroblast, right? All right, I'm going to play a Tamio, and I'm going to Brainstorm, because I still have a Dreadhorde Arcanist that I want to flash things back with, too. I guess maybe they'll go for a negation on this. They probably should negate this, actually. Okay, they're just not going to do that, I guess. I cannot find a Pyroblast, though. I have to put 2 cards back. Is that what I'm doing here? And then I can clear them with Thunder Trap. So if I put like a Dreadhorde and a negation back, then I can at least always hit the negation. I mean, is that even good though? I mean, I do get to cast. I want to cast another spell so I can play another thing off my Dreadhorde. Am I going too deep? Does it matter? Oh my god, I get to go 8 cards deep. All right, never mind. I should have put both the Dreadhorns back. Oh, look at that. I would have missed if I hadn't put it back. Surely I'll go 8 cards deep and find a Pyroblast. Surely. There we go. I don't even care if they kill this. I mean, they could have I guess they could have the negation, but I just have force, so it doesn't matter. No, come back, opponent. Come back, opponent. We were just starting to have fun. All right, I think we can end the stream actually. Does anything else need to happen? I feel like we did everything we needed to do. Classic best deck in the format, Lurrus control. Its weakness, blue-red Starfish. All right, so I'm gonna bring in these Pyroblasts, and I'm gonna bring in the Static Caster. Do I want anything else? Not really. I can take out these negations. They don't do anything. Current record Plagon draw is 8. I like it. I like it a lot. We want everything here, right? So just a force. You have a higher number than 8, kinda? Would you play some Ornithopters? Ooh, okay. This is a hand. Has some mana situations in it, but get wastelanded. I love every hand that has Tameo, Moxen, Plagon. Maybe this deck's supposed to have 4 Plagons. I didn't think we would ever need 4 Plagons, but I am having a great time, chat. If we can play against Lurrus every round, I'll be so happy. Oh, I'll be so happy. Lurrus is so much fun to play against. You just murder it over and over again with the brew piles. Not me did say we need to play Mana Crypt. I think Mana Crypt will kill us more than I like, so. I was real, like, our deck doesn't win. So I was really worried about Mana Crypt. I think it's an actual legitimate concern in this deck. But I don't think it's wrong to play Mana Crypt. It's just, I have played these blue-red decks before, and I have been really upset with... Yeah, you don't want to play Plagon on turn 1 either. It's also true. But I guess it is good with Tameo. That's a fair point that I did not consider. That is a fair point that I did not consider. We didn't crack either of our clues last game. I'm playing the Tameo because I don't have anything to flashback with this Dreadhorde Arcanist. I'm really worried about getting wastelanded though. Draws a card on turn. I mean, we also did not activate Plagon's ability in last game either. We're not playing Ornithopters and Kobolds. That's how you start making it bad. You have to play cards that are reasonably good, like Tameo. Oh, I didn't get Fatal Push. That's nice. If I draw a blue... I'm not sure if I want to draw a blue card so that I have a force. I'm not sure if I want to draw a land so I don't get wastelanded. Okay, so they have a Fatal Push. They just waited. All right, Tameo down. I actually did a whole video about unrestrictions on my YouTube channel, Ilmag, if you want to go check that out. Probe. That's something to flash back with our Dreadhorde Arcanist. I'm going to cast it now so I don't get, like, Bowmastered. Dress Down, Swamp, Saga, Time Walk, Cruise. Well, I'm actually pretty glad that I did not... I'm pretty glad that I didn't wasteland this Underground Sea then. I actually am going to play a Plagon now, though. Because I want to hold up Pyro, right? Or do I not want to hold up Pyro? What am I pyroing? I'm not pyroing Time Walk. so maybe not. Yeah. I can hold up this wasteland so they can't actually make a mana with the saga. Is this better though? Like I want to play my land out in case I draw more lands. I'm not sure about playing this wasteland out. But I guess they can't wasteland my wasteland, so. Are the Surveil lands good enough for Vintage? I think the Surveil lands are great in Vintage and are currently underplayed in Vintage. Most blue decks should be playing a single Surveil land, is my take currently. There aren't enough blue decks that are trying to be like us, where we're playing turn one, one colorless plus a pip creatures. So like I don't think our deck wants a Surveil land, is what I'm trying to say. Because we are trying to play these like Dreadhorde Arcanist and stuff on turn one. But most decks in Vintage aren't doing that right now. So I think most of those decks actually would like the advantage of fetching for Surveil land. So my opponent's trying to figure out how to navigate this one here. They did Time Walk for the extra land, but they don't get to use like Saga Time Walk, which is a big plus. They have two unknowns in their hand. This Dreadhorde is threatening to flashback next turn, though it gets pretty bad if it flashes back a probe and my opponent has a Bowmaster, though. I guess that's maybe part of the reason that Dreadhorde's not that good right now. That is not happening, friendo. Not a chance. Crazy Diamond did say he would cut the Yurikos from the deck, though. Man, that is just the craziest top deck. Oh, I don't have red up for Pyroblast. I mean, I really don't think this is supposed to resolve, though. They did fetch first, so it might mean they have drawn Spell Pierce. Is that why they played the Saga? Oh, they have a Spell Pierce. They drew Ancestral Spell Pierce, right? Because the only reason they would play the Saga is so I would use the Wasteland and I wouldn't be able to force. Wow, that's crazy. So I have to let this resolve then? Wow. Or they could be bluffing. I mean, I don't want to get rid of my Plagon either. So there's like a lot of value in holding the Plagon too. They could just be fetching and be clueless about the whole thing I just said. But wouldn't it make sense that my opponent plays the Saga into the Wasteland to tap me off of 2 mana and then fetches to make sure they have the blue up for the Spell Pierce? Like, and we know there's as many as 3 Spell Pierces in their deck. Okay, they were just holding up and dressed down. Thank God. This also means my Dreadhorde gets to do it on the next turn. So they're trying to find a force. They found a force! Do they pitch Treasure Cruise? No, they pitch Consigned to Memory. All right. So their Ancestral resolves. We still get the Flashback Probe this turn. We still have Pyroblast for Treasure Cruise, so it's not the end of the world, but we are pretty far behind now because we got Ancestral done. Let's see. They have Cruise and 3 unknowns. Cavern. All right, I hope our probe draws us a wizard. If only we had a wizard companion. Don't you think they should print a companion that can only be in your deck if your deck only contains wizards and has a certain number of wizards. They should print more companions. They should print more companions. Oh, it's so bad for me. I think we're gonna lose this game. Like, so you can't just make the clause your deck can only contain wizards, because then you can just play it without there being any wizards in your deck. So you need to make it like your deck can only contain wizards and it contains at least 8 wizards or something. Yeah, I think there should be more choices for companion other than Lurrus. Companions are fun. It's just the other formats that they ruined. Oh my god, they drew a mental misstep? Ah, we're just fucking dead. I didn't look at the probe. The probe drew a mental misstep. They drew forced mental misstep. Oh my god. How do I win this game? I need to draw Ponder right now. Ancestral would be pretty good right now as well. Black Lotus. Fantastic. I'm dead. I'm actually just dead. Like, completely dead. Because my opponent was able to top deck a force off of their dress down to resolve Ancestral. Oh, it's so frustrating. All right, it's fine. We'll just play game 3 out. Sometimes you play a blue mirror and your opponent resolves Ancestral Recall. That's just how it be. I thought we were extremely favored in this game when I saw my opponent's hand. But now we're lost, so. Yeah, it is Lurrus. They cannot win the game very fast. I don't know if I'm trying to play the clock in my Wednesday night league recording, but it's a very fair point. I do still have uncounterable wizards I can draw as well, but they're going to draw a card every turn with Mishra's Bauble. Or they can dress down every turn, actually. So, it's a lot of problems here. I don't know. I feel like Plagon wants me to chill on the beach, not play clock. I also am not that far ahead on clock. I'm only a minute up on clock. I haven't really played this game particularly fast. Lorien revealed. Okay. It will all be revealed. I should play this to play around Spell Pierce, huh? Speed up. Yeah, you're probably right. Orcish Bowmaster. We're letting this resolve? I guess. It's like the greediest shit I've ever seen. Okay, sure. I mean, if you want. That's crazy to me, but I guess it does give them a clock. All right, let's go Wizard. Let's get a Harmonic Prodigy in here. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I just, it ends the game. It ends the game. That's fair. What if I draw a land and kick an uncounterable trainer and look at the top 16 cards? Why is my opponent not looping dress downs? Why are they looping Mishra's Baubles instead of dress downs? All right, well, I'm going to play a Harmonic Prodigy. They're debating. They could force it. Oh. Hard cast force. All right, I will Pyroblast this. Guess that means this one's resolving. All right, I'm not allowed a Harmonic Prodigy. You beat me. Just kidding. I got an Otter. Brainstorm Ponder. Okay, yeah, fine. I'll take a Ponder. Lordian Reveal. Okay, fine. All right, yep. Yeah, that's a fair reason, Triple Agent. That's a fair reason. I mean, I have removal in my deck. A Lightning Bolt would be pretty good. A Flame of Anor would be pretty good. I probably should have blocked that thing. Too funny. I'm not going to even draw the Thunder Trap because we just put the Thunder Trap on the bottom, right? Yeah, that's not good. I could shuffle with my Lorien revealed. This Orcish Bowmaster's a problem. Cruising? Cruising for a bruising? Think I'm just going to keep the Ponder. Give myself a look-sees here. I guess I'm going to die this. Should probably have blocked. All right, I don't think anything I do matters. Let's be real here. They are at 8 million cards. Actually, we're only getting outdrawn by 4 cards. How's that possible? Doesn't sound right. Uh-oh. DT. Twisties? Fatal Push on the Harmonic Prodigy? Now I can draw Plagon and not die. Perfect. I guess they know my top card, don't they? Oh, it's the Flame of Anor! Big. So what am I killing? I guess I have to kill the Bowmaster? Do I still get... I don't get pinged, right? Or do I get pinged because of state-based effects? That's so annoying. Ugh. Because it's not dead. It just has 5 damage on it. Ugh. All right, I'm going to pass Ponder first. Dreadhorde, Time Walk. That doesn't seem very good. All right, I don't think I can win, chat. I still want to cast this thing, though. I'm gonna get pinged to death. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I can't kill a 7/7 token. I do need the Sink into Stupor in my deck, huh? Sink into Stupor, that's what I need. Damn. No, my cavern. Killed my... Oh, yeah, pinged my blocker. That's a good play. No chance, friendo. All right, I can draw my way out of this game, right? I don't think I can, actually. I cannot. Oh, too funny. Okay, it's fine. Sometimes you get Ancestral. Game 3 will go better. I might need more removal spells for Bowmaster, huh? I only have, what, 1 bolt, 1 static caster? My static caster is uncounterable sometimes, though. This only kills white creatures, so that's not good. Or white and blue creatures, but that doesn't really help me. It does kill Lurrus, for what it's worth. I don't think I need that, though. Alright, whatever. Maybe we do need more removal. More varied removal. Keep. I got an Ancestral? Yay. Yay. Am I supposed to cast this Ancestral, or am I supposed to hold it for, like, a better spot? Probably just supposed to cast it, right? Well, I can cast Tameo first. Then I can get Strip Mined. But I'm going to way overdraw. I'm going to play Tameo. Push. Can my Tameo live for 1 turn, please? I really hope this finds a fetch land. It didn't. They are F6, though. Black Lotus? Uh-oh. That's unfair. I want a Black Lotus. I'm gonna get fucking Bowmastered, bro. I'm 100,000,000% getting Bowmastered. This sucks. I'm gonna lose. Oh, you can't be serious. I'm gonna lose this game. I hate this game. I had to shuffle my library, right? Like, oh, I'm just dead. I'm just dead. Ah! I should have just cast Ancestral on my first turn. Sorry, chat. I threw the game away. I mean, my opponent is also, like, kicking my ass here. That doesn't actually help me. It's crazy. They just have another land. They can just play the Lurrus anyways. They don't have the land. All right, fetch land, lightning bolt, ancestral recall. Please game. Please game. Please game. I can't. Come on, bro. Help. It's easy. It just needs to be a fetch land. Oh no. Why? I can't cast this ancestral to this ball. Oh, they hit the Lurrus. They hit the fetch land before I did. Oh man, I'm dead. I mean, I could have done a lot of things differently in this game, but I don't know. I feel like all I had to draw was that at any point. All right, I feel like I have to bolt the Bowmaster so that I can cast Ancestral and find my way out of... No, I have to bolt the Lurrus first, but then I can't win. They probably have, like, hard cast negation anyways. I can block, so... They just have force of will. I don't like. Come on, man. This game stinks. It's probably my fault, right? Like I could have made a lot of different plays in this game. Playing Tamio on turn 1 was greedy. Not playing Ancestral on turn 2 maybe is greedy. I don't know. I think if I had someone else play this game, they probably just would have won. But I seem to have found a way to lose it. All right, either way, we go to game 2. We got another Lurrus gamer. This is a Lurrus combo gamer, though, so slightly different. See what we can do. Now it's my turn to play the Lotus. All right. Combo Lurrus. Ooh, what do you got for us in this hand over here, Mr. Lurrus? They have a force. I mean, I like play a Harmonic Prodigy and then play a Cavern. If they force like this, then that's fine. I just ponder. Yeah, I don't know. Like, should I have played the other game differently? It didn't really look like it. I should have, but well, we looked at the review. I think the things I chose to do made sense, but the Lotus really screwed that whole thing up. What's happening here? Fetch? They're taking a look at their top card before choosing to force. Interesting. Get a little information. Don't hate it. Pinned a force of will. Interesting. So, and they're gonna force my Lotus. Oh, pitching Time Walk, and then they gotta go get an Ancestral. Wouldn't you want to keep a force then? That's very confusing to me. Because now you're opening up the Ancestral to get countered, aren't you? Another Cavern, a Dread Horde, and a Plagon. These are good, but are they good enough to beat an Ancestral for my opponent? I get to go, like... Harmonic Prodigy into Plagon after they resolve Ancestral. I mean, I feel like that's probably good, yeah. Oh, I don't get to fetch away that Dread Horde, though. Well, I guess I probably can, unless they hit, like, a force. I mean, I could look for a counter for this Ancestral. Like, I could go Thunder Trap Trainer and look for a counter, but... I think I'm going to just fetch away that Dread Horde and play a Harmonic Prodigy and then just go for the draw 4. I mean, I might die. They drew 2 cards. They have an Ancestral. Could die. I'm going to need to draw some counter magic. That's why I have 6 forces in the deck, though. Lightning Bolt. All right. Starfish, Wizard. Draw 4. This could have swords. There's 1 swords in their deck. There's also 1 dress down in their deck. Yeah. All right. That certainly makes my plan a lot worse. I'm getting bullied tonight. I think I'm dead this turn, too. I mean, I keep choosing these lines that seem very reasonable and then getting blown the fuck out. Uncounterable Plagon harmonic thing. Nope. The FPO. Yeah, I mean, I'm dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would have drawn a force. It seemed like a good line. I don't know. It really felt like it was a good line, didn't it? Uh I'm second guessing myself. We don't need mountain or wasteland. I might be going a little low, but okay, try again. I don't think Spree is particularly good against this deck now. I don't want to see what my opponent has. I see. Triple force. And they get to see what I have. Pretty greedy hand. They can't cast anything right now. They can't use. They're gonna use this bauble. Oh. Draw a blue card. Yeah. Okay. All right. Opponent has a mana vault. Should I know another card? Maybe not. Not the best draw. Need one of our wizards that draws cards here. That's probably worth casting. Yeah, I probably want access to these two cards at least. Their hand was very greedy. I'm surprised they kept that. Not super surprised. That's definitely a card. That's definitely like their range. They like to do that. What was the other card? It was a fetch land. Yeah, I'm willing to brainstorm here. Oh, the prowess triggers get doubled, chat. Or they get additional prowess triggers. Wait, can I just lethal here? How much damage do I do? 3, 6, plus another 4? No. No, I can't cast 2 spells, so I don't think we have lethal here. Oh, force my own pyro. Yeah, I don't have enough things to do that though, right? Because I would need to have a blue card, a pyro, a land, and a force and a blue card. I can if we ponder into a Mox. No, I can't. I don't have enough mana to do these things. I need. I don't. Have, what's going on? I'm pretty sure I'm just going to play my Dreadhorde and hold open Pyroblast. Chat is hurting me. I have to put 2 cards back with Brainstorm, and I need to have a land to play my spells. We have very lethal this turn because I actually every spell is 4 Prodigy triggers, and when I attack with Arcanist, I get to flashback 3 different things, and each of those is 4 triggers. This is a lot of damage. This is pretty fun. I didn't win that first game, but I'm having a really good time. This deck is really fun. This card is actually overperforming. This Harmonic Prodigy has been quite good. No, Parks is a conceder. Parks doesn't want to have any of that. Ooh, no forces in this hand, no Moxen. I don't think anyone said this deck couldn't win. Oh wait, I did. I think I doubted the Harmonic Prodigy. I haven't actually played with this card in our, like, not a real deck, but like this is the best I've ever seen this card. I'm gonna mulligan this hand, chat, because I don't have a force and I don't have any fast mana. I don't really have anything happening, so I'm gonna mulligan this hand. I like this hand a lot better, even though it doesn't have a red mana. Actually, I might put the Jet back in this hand. No, I'll probably put the Pyroblast back. I mean, I don't need this Jet if I can't cast anything off it. I'll put this Jet back. I guess I do need the Jet if I strip mine, though. Why is everyone probing? Why do we both have probe again? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Surveil. Kept the land on top. Unlucky. I'm probing. I want to know what they have. I know it was shields down technically, but no, I'm not probing. That's pretty damn good. This does expose me to Ancestral, obviously, but I think I would rather get rid of their blue-white land, especially because they didn't have any Moxen. Blue-red land. Okay, maybe they just sandbagged the Moxen. I guess I could have topped the Moxen. Harmonic Prodigy. I am not going to play the Harmonic Prodigy. That feels particularly greedy. They don't know about which cards do they not know about? They don't know about just Sapphire. I'm gonna hold Sapphire then and act like I have Force Pyro. They didn't know about Scalding Tarn. Just buying Lurrus here is pretty reasonable. I don't have anything to return right now, though, so it's not a particularly scary card. I do wish I had the Surveil land there, though. Cameo. Okay, I still think I am supposed to play a Tameo and turn down my force. And I'm going to hide the Sapphire still. So we can get double treasures next turn if we want, but we won't be able to crack them, really. Oof. Triple Moxen, huh? They're going to pass. Holding up force. Holding up PO, I guess. Plagon? Lord of the Breach? No, the Beach. Okay. I can't cast this card, though. The opponent is, like, very clearly representing force, right? I feel like we would rather just crack a clue. Ponder. Okay, so now I have a force backup for my Flagon. If I draw land, I'll have Pyro and force up. Oh, they do have the PO. Okay, so they have a Lurrus in their hand. They know about this Pyroblast. So they have Lurrus +1. I don't think I'm countering Lurrus, by the way, if they cast Lurrus this turn. There's nothing currently returnable with Lurrus. It doesn't seem like something I'm super worried about. I'd much rather try to resolve this Flagon. They don't have many cards in their deck that they come back with Lurrus either. Lorien revealed. All right, so first we attack. I'm going to draw how many cards? 2 cards. So I probably would rather use my Lorien revealed to get a land. I could play the Prodigy first. But I think I'd rather flip the Tameo. They have PO. Nice. Well played. I like how they played that. It was pretty reasonable. All right. Baited with Lurrus. Got an extra P. So I get 2 cards here. Flip this. I just have to dodge like another PO off the top, basically. All right, if I can dodge a PO off the top, chat, that is what we're looking for here. Then I can buy back like Pyroblast. Guess this attacks by Tammy. All right, we dodged it. That's good. This is a 2/3 now? Okay, I will block with my Lord of the Beach. I guess if I don't plus my Tameo, I can always trade with my Lord of the Beach. So I like the idea of fetching, buying back Pyroblast, cracking my Clue. Oh, that changes things. I guess it doesn't. Maybe I'm just supposed to buy back Force here and not crack my Clue. Like, what if they draw... No, that's fine. I'm just going to play a Null Rod and leave back my Flagon to block and hold up Pyroblast. And then next turn, we can start deploying creatures. A true portable hole for my Null Rod. Okay. It doesn't actually do anything right now, but it is very funny. Good, I get to use more mana next turn. Perfect, just how I drew it up. Are you willing to... okay, I will block. Boop. No? Is it another creature? No, alright. Boom. Boom! Lurrus down, chat. Flagon just as good as Lurrus, confirmed. I guess they have a turn here to draw non-blue... So they can draw like a 4th Aerlingus here. That would be extremely bad for me. Yeah, my opponent has some good draws here. 4th Aerlingus is a crazy good draw here. Demonic Tutor 4th Aerlingus also works. So... I would have returned Force if I drew a blue card. Ah, that is unfortunately for my opponent a blue card. All right, I think that means they're dying. No reason to do that first, and there's no reason for me to pump twice. Because I would have to hold open red mana slasher. I don't want to do that. I think holding open red mana there would be pretty bad. Like, they can tax me pretty hard. I didn't draw anything that I wanted to bring back. I still don't have, I guess I could bring back a Lorien Revealed. I'm still definitely plussing and playing a wizard. And playing a wizard. Playing a wizard. And playing another Null Rod. Oh no, my prowess triggers. Oh, I'll have to buy something back with Tamiyo next turn. You can buy back Pyroblast and cast it twice. That's lethal. GG's opponent. No, we get double Prowess triggers because it's another wizard triggers at additional time. It's still enough. It's still a lot. Still very much a lot. This deck definitely works. This deck is pretty sweet against Lurrus. I've yet to see if we can play matches of Magic versus the more linear decks in the format. All right, here we go. Round 3, game 1. My opponent is a Jewel/Dredge gamer, which means it's very hard to choose a hand that beats him. You basically need the polar opposite cards for when you play either of those decks. So it makes very much sense for my opponent to be playing between the two. Very frustrating. Yep, it's Dredge. I mean, we have Wastelands in our deck, but it's still probably hard to beat Dredge in game 1. Maybe they're Countervine. Nope, they're Dredge. They have a Grave Troll. We die. If they have a Grave Troll and a Bazaar and I have a Wasteland, can I win the game? I think the answer is yes. So I'm going to force this. They can just miss on their first Dredger. Like, if they just Dredge at 6 and miss, we would win that game. Oh, I mean, I know how Dredge players play against me. I get that. But, like, this game is theoretically winnable with a Wasteland off the top. Because it's annoying. Because my opponent only has one Dredger. You can miss. I didn't draw a Wasteland. So now I'm just dead. Thanks. I have been a little bit more creative recently. I appreciate that. So whenever I can visualize like an actual fun thumbnail, I usually make it. But sometimes you just gotta throw the card art on there and call it a day. All right, yeah. So Dredge, this is the thing I'm the most worried about for a deck like this. We do have some Ravenous Traps and a Needle in a Cage. Pyro is dead. Misstep is fine. I only have a couple Wastelands. Bolt doesn't really kill very much. Yeah, we can totally consider a Staticaster for Icarid. Totally can consider that. Negation is dead. I kind of think Probe and Misstep should just go. Obviously, the Misstep fights over Noxious Revival. We probably need to bring in Shattering Spree for Hollow One, actually, which is not a great place to be in life. And then, what is the worst card? Maybe we're bringing in a Cage, so maybe we take out one Dreadhorde or something. Yeah, but it's not like I have it's not like I have 4 Wastelands, you know, or it's not like I have 5 total Wastelands. think I'd rather have a Tameo. Seems fine. I don't know, like it's only really relevant to counter Noxious if you wasteland them, right? Like sometimes they'll have other Noxiouses, but like the most relevant Noxious by far is Noxious Backup Bazaar. This is a Rav Trap and a Wasteland. Okay. I accept. Obviously, the biggest problem with Rav Trap is grief. It's very annoying. I get griefed. Maybe I'm supposed to fetch a Volcanic. Yeah, it's fine. All right, 7-card Dredge hand. Let's see what happens. See, I'd like much rather have a ley line, right? I guess then I could get my Sapphire Vigored. Golgari, Grave Troll, Golgari, Thug, pass the turn. Okay. Ah, see, they had a Vigor. Ravenous Trap's better. I will use the Sapphire to go get a Volcanic. Doesn't mean I'm not cracking a clue, but... Flame of a Nowhere. All right, well, now we have a Hollow One answer. Double Hollow One answer. What I don't have is a counter spell that stops the Noxious, but... All right, are you gonna naturally a 6er here? Okay, looks like they're gonna natural 6 here. See what happens. It hit a Narcomoeba and a Prized Amalgam. I guess I just have to Rav Trap this. And an Icarid. All right. They have a force. Okay. So they get an Archimedes, they get an Amalgam, they have a Icarid. They have a third Bazaar! They have a third Bazaar! No, come on, man. How does this deck ever lose? It's impossible. Have you guys have watched me play against Dredge before, right? Like, this happens every game. This deck is so broken, bro. I don't understand. Get me out. All right, on to round 4. After that brutal beating by Dredge, I have made myself a White Russian. So cheers, YouTube. And Twitch chat. I don't know what my opponent plays. Try keeping this hand. I think this hand's kind of bad, but... Ancient Tomb. Oh god, am I turn 1? Oh god, am I turn 1? Am I getting Trinisphere? Oh, please! Please! I just want to play the game, man! I just let me play the game! I just want to play the game! It's okay. Oh, they don't have a follow-up land! Alright, we're gaming. We are 100%, we are actual factual, we are gaming. I'm gonna play Cavern on Wizard. Maybe I can get out from the 3-ball. No, so I played her up. I specifically didn't play the strip mine so I wouldn't get it wastelanded. I think they were supposed to play, if they had the wasteland, I think they were supposed to play the wasteland just so that they could like make land drops towards getting out from the signature. This does mean it's normal shops. We only have 1 spree, but I'm very happy we didn't get what is that thing called? Jeweled. You're a wizard. All right, what wizard are we playing? I think I can just get all the non-basics. What is the best wizard here? Tameo? Probably not. But I guess Dreadhoard's pretty bad. guess it's Tameo. It's kind of crazy. We can play the harmonic next turn to get 2 clues. All right, there's discarding the hand size, and we still have a strip mine follow-up. I mean, Prodigy doesn't do nothing. They have a null rod. It's got prowess. We did put a Flame of Anor in our deck, and we have cast it. We have not really used it to much proficiency, but I could have held up Forest, but I don't really think I want to. I think I just want to get going here. Oh, nice 3-ball opponent. I played more lands than you. Land check. You, as the opponent, you do have to just like make your opponent. You have to keep the hand and make your opponent have it, but it does feel really good from this side. All right, I have a Shattering Spree. If they have Revokers, the Static Caster's okay. And that's about it. I need to take out these Pyroblasts, so those will come out. Do I have something that can come out for Misstep? I guess maybe a Needle can come in. We do not have a very deep shops board because people are not really playing control shops anymore, prison shops anymore. I guess this is what we're doing here. But we do have 6 forces. We have a Shattering Spree, so... Okay, this hand slaps. On color Moxen, Force of Will, cantrips. I'm loving it. Wasteland, Emerald, Sphere. No Sphere. Can I just get rid of this so I can cast my 2 cantrips? All right, another Mox. Check out their hand. Their hand is... What do you got? My opponent has a Dismember, 2 Phyrexian Dreadnoughts, and a Nettle Cyst. We kept this hand? This hand was a keep, opponent? I'm so confused. Okay, so what do we do? I guess we ponder and try to hit like a Dreadhorde. We hit an Is It Static Caster, which is notably not very good against 12/12s or Nettle Cysts. I think I'm just gonna shuffle these cards. Strip Mine's very good here, though. I'm gonna play these out before I get sphered. What'd they draw? They drew a Stone Coil Serpent. Love it. I drew another off-color Moxen. Let's go Thunder Trap Trainer. Ancestral? No, chat! Come on! I told you this would happen! I told you this would happen! Who told me it was fine? Who told me it was fine? Who told me it was 90-something%? Who was it? I remember them. I'll remember this. I told you we would whip. I told you we would whip. I never listen to chat. Never listen to chat. Okay. Well, we're in trouble now. I kind of needed that to hit action. Dismember my Thunder Trapper, or what are we doing here? They drew a Strip Mine. I got Strip Mined. Now I can't ponder. Yay. I drew another Cavern. I whiffed with a deck that had only lands as the misses. And trainers, I guess. Harmonic Prodigy, you are too late. I will allow you under the table. You do block. You are a 1/3. I guess I'm going to hold back this Cavern. I don't really see the upside of playing it. I'm attacking, though. Boom, get in there. Oh, I guess my opponent's dismembering me. Rip. Oh, they drew the Mishra's Workshop, chat. We're actual factual dead. We're so dead. Oh god, we're so dead. I've never been so dead in my life. I can draw Wasteland now. They chose us to play an Automaton. I drew a Ponder, which we can't cast because we got strip mined on our one volcanic island. There is no justice in the world. I'm going to lose this game. That's crazy. This is my fault? Is this my fault? I think it's my fault. I'm dead. Well, I did not see that coming. Is that my fault? I don't think this needle hits anything. Wow. That was really not very good for me. Okay, keep. You're a wizard, Tamio. But I'm just a student. Actually, she kind of does airbending, right? Or no? It just looks like she does airbending. Actually, I know nothing about the Tamio lore, so I kind of want to force that thing. But I can't really beat a sphere, so that's it? It was just a patchwork? All right. Harmonic Prodigy. Get 2 treasure tokens. No, they're not treasure tokens. I wish they were treasure tokens. It's no Ragavan, you know? All right, Mox. Sphere. I definitely can't let a sphere resolve. Hilarion? Yeah, that's too big. Can't let that resolve either. I can block, though. I'm a 3/5. It's always something. Oh, I drew the Plagon, but I don't have enough mana. Maybe I'll draw Black Lotus. No, I drew another Plagon. All right, well. I hope my opponent doesn't hurt me too badly. These are bad. No, I'm never going to cast it. I'm just going to die. Sag. I don't think we're beating Shops. We are very much not prepared to beat Shops. Our deck does not have the required number of cards to beat Shops. We're also like the clear weak point deck against Shops, where we have creatures and spells and things that cost mana, and I drew Force of Will. I'm just dead, aren't I? I did draw a land. I guess I need to... It's really bad no matter what I choose to do. What happened? I stopped playing against Lurrus decks, which are very easy to beat, and started playing against the real... Oh, this thing has reach. I started playing against the real decks of the format, aggro Shops. I probably should not have attacked into the creature with reach, but what do I know? I don't think that matters much. I think I'm dead, but yeah. Oh, I am just dead. I am actual factual dead. Torpor Orb! That's so good against me! Okay. Well, okay. I'll just die. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'll just die. All right, here we go. We got a force. Let's see what we can do. Chatun did not reveal a Lurrus on us, which is unfortunate. As long as we don't get Bazared, this hand should have game against non-force, or sorry, non-Lurrus decks. As long as we don't get Bazared. Chrome Mox. I really don't want to counter the first Chrome Mox. Alright, that paid off. 2 cards left in my opponent's hand. But I don't really have a very good hand for what it's worth. Kind of need to draw a Plagon. Am I going to the event at the Vault on March 1st? What is the Vault? I don't think so. I am just advertising lots of. It's at one of the events in the banners. I'm just advertising a lot of different events because I want people to go play Vintage. Yeah. I don't. I'm not going to all those events, but I am helping anyone who wants advertising. Lightning Bolt is quite a good draw here, I must say. Does make me think I was supposed to fetch a Volcanic Island, though. I was worried about getting Wastelanded, but I guess I have a basic mountain, so it's fine. Ooh, can I take the initiative? Not really. I mean, I can. It's just, should I? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I can. Because I can cast a Pyroblast. Okay, so what I'll do is I will play a fetch, or I'll fetch a basic mountain, and then I'll Lightning Bolt the Archon of Emeria. And then I'll play a fetch, and I'll attack. And I'll threaten my opponent with my open mana. They should probably just let me take the initiative. Even if I'm bluffing, like, what is this accomplishing you? I think I'm still losing. I think I'm still losing. All right, they're taking the initiative back. And then they have Vigilance, and this thing becomes a 5/5, and I can't kill it. Notably bad for me. Notably bad for me. Oh, also bad for me. A second White Plume Adventure. Well, we can draw a Plagon. That'd be pretty good. I'm gonna fetch. I guess I can draw Brainstorm, so I shouldn't have fetched. I drew the other island. Please. I think I'm dead. This game was very winnable if I drew good Magic cards. I mean, I drew low. The Lightning Bolt was quite a good draw, so I can't really complain too much. But I was definitely hoping for some other things to help me here. Yeah. Well, the good news is we have 3 Rending Volleys on our sideboard. I don't know where they went, though. Where did they go? Oh, here they are. I'm not really sure I can beat this spot, unfortunately, but yep. I at least can block and Pyroblast and live with my Prodigy, and then I can hopefully draw a Flagon, but I don't think Flagon's enough. I probably need to draw like Ancestral Time Walk, Flagon, and then Flame of Anar, and then I don't know. Some kind of crazy combination of Magic the Gathering cards, and my opponent plays a Seasoned Dungeoneer, and I die. Brilliant. Oh no, it's a main deck Still Moon Cavalier. Well, I don't really care about that one. Still Moon Cavalier is not a problem. All right, I will start by casting Flame of Anor, and I will draw 2 cards and deal 5 damage. So I will draw 2 cards, and I will deal 5 damage. Okay, I'm going to die to the Steel Moon Cavalier because it's going to fly. Fantastic. Well, I tried my best. That's what matters, right? All right, well, I will bring in 3 Rending Volleys and a Izzet Static Caster, and I will take out Pyroblast, Pyroblast, Taxian Probe, and... I mean, they don't play much swords anymore, but they could still play swords on me. I'll just take out the Mental Misstep. To be fair, I was more dying to the initiative trigger than the Steel Moon Cavalier, but the Steel Moon Cavalier was also killing me. Double Force. Maybe I'll be able to keep them off of mana or something. I don't know. I don't actually have a plan. It's all made up. Ancient Tomb Pass. Cavern Cleric. My opponent keeps going away. Come back, opponent. Let's play Magic. Trying to make some content here. Trying to plug on all over the place. I want to go to the beach. Look at this thing. That is a crazy looking starfish. That dude is... No more lurking in the shallows. We ride. We ride. Is that a hat? It looks like a jellyfish. Oh, is it a jellyfish hat? I get it. Let's see. Oh, wait, that's his head. That is his head, and the jellyfish is on his head, but we can see his head because it's a okay. We're learning lots of things tonight. We are learning lots of things. All right, what do you got for me, Shatoon? They did reveal a Chancellor. Fantastic. That's a no-go for me. I will not let you have a white source here. I'm going to go get a basic mountain. And then I'm going to go negation, pitching negation. Trigger on the stack. I would like to pay for Chancellor of the Annex. Now what? Now what? Tap land go. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Trainer. Trigger. I got a Rending Volley. Okay. Okay, big. I like it. They have it uncounterable, of course. Archon. Okay. Tameo. All right. I'm going to hit him with the Rending Volley. And then the Ponder? Or just the Tameo and hope to draw the land? Ooh, man. I'm going to go with the Tameo, hope to draw the land line. Get extra value. Another cavern? Oh, man. That's not good. What initiative is I have to deal damage, right? That's not good. I need my rending volley back. Maybe Tamio will get it back for me. No, no, no. I need another rending volley. Please, Ponder. I hate this game. I hate this game. Nope. I do feel like I have to find exactly rending volley, and maybe like taking a land and trying to go for Plagon is fine. Maybe I just need to keep those hands and just go. But rending volley doesn't work after. Like I can't kill this thing now. I'm just dead, man. It's unblockable 8 million power. Uncounterable, unblockable, 1,000,000 power. How do I ever win? GG. GG. I used the rending volley too early. Uncounterable Archon number 2. Great. Man. All right, well, the wheels fell off a little bit there, and we did not actually prize. But I still think it was a pretty reasonable display. We got to do some pretty cool things. Harmonic Prodigy was quite the banger, as was the Lord of the Beach. Whenever we could cast the Lord of the Beach, it was pretty nice. I think this is pretty reasonable. Obviously, this deck can't beat Dredge, so it's just unfortunate that we paired into Dredge. And then the game 3 versus Lurrus, maybe there's a better sequence for me that could have made us win. But this is the kind of deck that definitely plays well against Lurrus. But as you can see, it has problems versus the rest of the format, which is what we did say at the beginning. I don't know. I do think this deck can beat Mono White for what it's worth. It just definitely did not happen in those games. But it was pretty fun. I'm glad that I got to go play some Lord of the Beach. And hope you enjoyed watching some fun brewing here in Vintage Land. There's always things you can do, ways to exploit the metagame. Obviously, I think a pretty reasonable example of Cavern of Souls creatures being pretty good against Lurrus decks. So there's things that you can do. More vintage content on this YouTube channel, including the Showcase and RCQs events coming up on the next 2 weekends. So don't miss it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.